Welcome to the Truth Serum Football with your hosts, Joey and Jordan, the guys who bring you fantasy football advice so good when you win your league, it'll feel like you cheated.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Truth Serum.
What's up? What's up? Hey, nice glasses.
Hey, hell yeah, you like them motherfuckers, don't you? I'm rolling with these bitches the whole time.
Hell yeah.
I wear my sunglasses at night, motherfucker.
It's the daytime though, baby.
Yeah, that too. So anyway, it don't matter because that's not what kind of sunglasses I'm wearing anyway. I'm wearing them Thug Life sunglasses.
The virtual edition.
Hell yeah. And guess what? We got a new motherfucking voice right here. I'm looking at him, nipples hard as fuck. What is happening, Jason Parker?
What is going on, gentlemen? Don't you fucking know?
Don't you fucking know? Ooh, wait, let's go.
Yeah, so it's been a little bit since we fucking done a podcast, man, and I kind of want to get back at it. We're gonna get back at this shit a little bit, man. Today we are gonna go with the breadwinners and the bed shitters of week 10. We got one each of each position. Let's tell them about what the breadwinner is. What exactly is a breadwinner?
So the breadwinner is the guy that he held your beer this week. He fucking came through. You expected him to come through, and he did. He performed. He got you those fantasy points, and he probably helped you win your week. But what about those other guys? Tell them about the bed shitters, boss.
The bed shitters? Let's let Jason Parker tell you about them bed shitters. Jason, what is a bed shitter?
Them bed shitters are the guys that we expected to pop off, and they shit the bed. They didn't live up to expectations.
Yeah. Shit all over the place, baby.
Hell yeah. So before we jump into that, why don't we go ahead and let you guys know you need to come follow us on motherfucking Twitter. You need to come follow us on Instagram. You need to come like our page on Facebook. And of course, you got to be watching this shit on YouTube because I'm wearing these dope-ass sunglasses.
Hell yeah. And if you're watching us on YouTube, do us all a favor and ring that bell, baby. And also, if you like sports advice and fantasy advice, this is great. But if you want to get your hands on some badass autographed memorabilia as well, signed with people's own damn hands, make sure you follow us in our slot group as well.
Yeah, that is TSF Memorabilia Slots on Facebook. If you're looking for any other information, you can just go to the website, truthserumfootball.com. There's a contact button there. If you were just only listening or you only liking it or whatever, you can find us there. So anyways, let's start this bitch off with the quarterback bread shitters.
The bread shitters?
Did I say bread shitters?
You said bread shitters.
Maybe I ain't drank enough yet.
Hell yeah. Well, I want to talk about the bedwinners. So
bedwinners?
We're going to talk about my boys, the bread.
You're going to talk about the bedwinners?
Yeah, the bedwinners and the bread shitters.
Yeah.
Anyway, my breadwinner for this week at the quarterback position, man, he didn't only hold my beer, man. He held my place in line. He held the whole keg down for me. I'm talking about Tommy Too Tough, Tommy Too Tight, Tommy Too Many damn rings on his hands, Tom Brady. Shit the bed all over the place last week, came back strong this week. He got you 32 fantasy points, 341 yards, 3 touchdowns, and that old sumbitch even ran one into. So 4 touchdowns on the day. Tommy Too Tough, killing it for Tampa Bay, baby.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just put an ass whooping on them all the way around yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Who's your breadwinner? Jason Parker, breadwinner at the quarterback position.
My breadwinner for week 10 is going to be big motherfucking Ben. That motherfucker balled out. 333 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. It doesn't get much better than that.
Hell yeah. He even let Mason Rudolph throw a couple passes because he got tired.
Hell yeah. So I'm going to go with none other than Kyler fucking Murray as my breadwinner. Kyler Murray is a fucking animal. The way his little bitty legs just chop through the turf, it is a beautiful thing. No one does that faster. He is, to me, the best fucking package of passing ability and rushing ability. Kyler Murray, you know, his passing day wasn't that great, but this motherfucker continues to get it done on the ground. Kyler Murray carried the ball 11 for 61, scored 2 fucking times. He also added a passing touchdown through the air with 245 yards. Got you 29.9 points. Probably led your ass to a victory.
And he also led his Arizona Cardinals to a victory with an absolute dime to fucking DeAndre Hopkins last night.
Let's be honest. That was more along the lines of he was escaping the fucking pocket like it's the last play of the game. Something has to happen. It was a fucking Hail Mary that started with him buying enough time to get the ball off. And when he threw it, DeAndre Hopkins jumps up. Beautiful game-ending touchdown, man. I fucking love Kyler Murray, and I'm glad he's got a weapon like that.
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers is wet dream, baby.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And you know what, man? Kyler Murray is everything Lamar Jackson wants to be. I said it.
Hell yeah. So do you want to go ahead and do the bed shitters at the quarterback position while we're on it, or you want to continue on with the rest of the breadwinners?
No, let's just stay with the quarterbacks. Tell me about your bed shitter, Joey Fickle.
My bed shitter is going to be Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield had a matchup. He was going to Houston. It was a home game for that matter. It was a home game against a very, very beatable Houston Texans team. I thought he was a good streamer. We did get word before the fucking game started it was going to be a weather game, lots of heavy wind and rain. So a little bit, you still shit the bed. You got a job to do. Go do it. 132 passing yards and nothing else. That's not going to cut it. We need 20-plus points from our quarterback.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. What about you, Jason Parker? Who you got?
I have Drew Lock as my bed shitter this week, man. I want him to do good so bad every single week, and every single week he disappoints me. Every single week.
Yeah, man. Like Joey's ex-wife, man. He just kept hoping it would get better, and it just never did, baby. Like, just shit in the bed everywhere.
Never did. Who's your bed shitter?
So I actually want to pull up a picture live of my bed shitter this week. You will see him in the upper left-hand portion of my screen against this Rams defense. And so I'm, of course, talking about none other than Russell Wilson. That's him right over there. Right over there. Yeah, Russell Wilson right here. Anyway, Russell Wilson. Shit.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What exactly is going on with Russell Wilson in this picture?
He is getting railed, baby, by the Rams' tough-ass defense, just getting dominated, son. So Russell Wilson didn't have a very good game this week, y'all. Only 9.92 fantasy points for the number one fantasy quarterback in the league. Ain't gonna get it done. 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 247 yards. It was just a shit show for Russell Wilson yesterday, and I hope this does not lead to a similar fate to last season where he came out the gate just dominating week in, week out before he struggled down the stretch. I got to say, Russell Wilson owners, be very cautious the next couple of weeks.
Okay. Jason, what's your breadwinner? Running back breadwinner.
Running back breadwinner.
It's Jordan's turn. My bad. I'm not on the correct sheet. I'm not following directions as usual.
I don't want to talk about this.
Who's your breadwinner, Jordan?
I want to talk about it, baby. My breadwinner of the week, y'all. Truth Serum football confession time. I was a little bit wrong. Just a little bit, though. My breadwinner of the week is Ronald fucking Jones being a goddamn man yesterday. Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones, 24.8 points. He did have that 98-yard touchdown run, but still 23 carries, 192 yards, a touchdown. Every time that dude touched the ball yesterday, he was putting someone on their ass and just making fucking plays left and right. I might have been wrong with saying Ronald Jones just sucks. He all right. he aight. He still ain't as good as Leonard Fournette, but he aight.
You're usually kind of the numbers guy that says basically whoever's getting the best numbers is the fucking best player. And a lot of that holds true, but I just know that Ronald Jones is so much better physically gifted than Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette is fucking trash. Let's continue on with this Ronald Jones movement, baby. Let's go. Give me some Ronald Jones.
Yeah, we'll see. I bet Leonard Fournette pops next week and Ronald Jones ain't doing nothing because Bruce Arians is an asshole. And I think we can all agree on that. Bruce Arians, you an asshole.
Yeah, well, yesterday he did fucking fumble early in the game and he still continued to get the rock. So Bruce Arians,
the best part about that is as soon as he fumbled, I messaged Joey. I'm like, yeah, Ronald Jones is badass. Only to watch Ronald Jones just shit all over me the rest of the day.
hell yeah. Jason, running back breadwinner of the week goes to.
I am giving it to the Las Vegas Raiders backfield. Josh Jacobs and Devontae Booker. These motherfuckers balled out. Josh Jacobs, 21 carries, 112 yards. Devontae Booker, who? 16 carries for 81 yards, and they each got 2 tutties. Derek Carr couldn't get anything going through the air. The running backs put them on their back, and they ran all over the Denver Broncos.
Yes, they did. I'm going to give my breadwinner of the week at the running back position right on over to DeAndre Swift because that's what the Detroit Lions are continuing to do. He showed me a little something yesterday watching. He's a fucking man. He is a future superstar in this league. Once he finally takes the lead role and holds it like I'm the starter, I'm the guy that's getting all the work, which will come because I see a lot of Dalvin Cook in this guy. I really do. So I feel like eventually he's going to get handed that job and it's his, no one else. So when that day comes, he's a fucking superstar, but he had 16 for 81. Nice day on the ground, right? So add 5 targets or 5 receptions for 68 yards on 5 targets. That touchdown that he scored was just a thing of beauty, man. He showed that he belongs in the NFL and he's not going anywhere. DeAndre Swift, sir, you are my breadwinner. Oh, I love your ass. So I guess I transition right on into the bed shitter of the week, and it's a guy that I felt had that same role. He's another running back who's a rookie. I felt like he needs to get more involved, get more running work. J.K. Dobbins, man, he's a guy that he's got that late season surge in him. I know it's there. I was not expecting what I got. I also wasn't expecting, a huge game, but I expected to see a little bit more out of him. He only carried the ball 5 times, caught one reception, 2 yards, got you 2 fucking points. Big deal. J.K. Dobbins, you shit the bed, man.
Yeah, what is up with J.K. Dobbins? I don't get it. He has all the tools and resources to thrive in that offense, and week in and week out, he underperforms, and I don't understand why.
I blame it on Lamar Miller because he sucked.
Yeah, so
I just want to say, how did none of us have Lamar Miller as our bed shitter of the week? I mean, I really wanted to shit on Russell Wilson, but Lamar Jackson sucked this week. Anyway, back to the running backs. I said my piece. Love you, Newsom.
Yeah, so Jason Parker, you got a bed shitter at the running back position.
I sure do. It goes out to Houston Texans, Duke Johnson Jr. He was filling in for an injured David Johnson. Yeah, he took a big old dookie this week. I thought filling in for David Johnson, I thought he was going to put up decent numbers, and he just shit the bed. He had every opportunity, and he did not perform.
He didn't.
Yeah, no, he didn't. So, Jordan, who is your bed shitter?
My bed shitter of the week is Mike Davis, man. Mike Davis, you was balling, baby. You was crushing it. What happened? I wasn't even excited when I found out Christian McCaffrey went back on the injury report, man, because Mike Davis hasn't been getting it done for several weeks. I was hoping maybe this was the week he popped back up, and he didn't. He only scored 8.3 points. Half of those came on catches, so 4 receptions. He did all right there, but only 12 yards and only 32 yards on the ground. Shit all over the place. Didn't win anybody nothing yesterday. So, Mike Davis, shame on you. You need to get right, baby. This is your opportunity. This is your one chance, and you're going to miss it, baby. It's over. Mike Davis ain't starting him again. And I look at Carolina, man, and I just feel like they're so close, but they need some help, baby. They need some help. What you doing?
So, speaking of needing some help, I think that we may need a little bit of help, right?
Oh, yeah, we do need some help.
We do need some help. So, with that, we got some things that, we could use your help on. If you're listening and you have any interest or skills in any of these current items, hit us up, man. We might have something for you. Get involved and help us grow this thing. So we're looking for anyone that can write articles. You like writing articles, you're a stat guy, you're a nerd guy, like, come holler at us. We need some content, and if you want to get your name out there,
let us be your forum.
Yeah, we can publish your stuff and kind of work together to make this thing grow. We're gonna go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's not just content writers. If you like making polls, if you like coming up with infographics, if you like making cool pictures, making fun of your rival team's players, whatever it is, man, we would love the help. And, give us a shout out. We got a lot of guys helping on it right now, but we need to double that.
Yeah, fucking web developers, anybody who loves basketball, come holler at us. Just anything. If you think you can bring something to the table, holler at us. That's all I want to say.
Speaking of basketball real quick, what's that behind you, Jason Parker?
That is Mr. Tyler Hero, the new up-and-coming LeBron James.
Woo! Ooh! 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 I ain't going to touch that one, but he could be my hero, baby. You can come win that in the slots. Or you can just come help us talk about some round ball because we need y'all asses. By the way, for the round ball fans out there, Chris Paul just got traded to the Suns.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. Whatever that means, I don't know. Wide receiver breadwinner of the week, Jordan. Who is it?
Man, I'm going to take a page out of my boy Jason Parker's book. I'm going to give it to a whole team, man. Them Buffalo Bills wide receivers came to play yesterday. Finishes number 1 wide receiver and number 3 wide receiver. Unfortunately, the number 2 wide receiver was DeAndre Hopkins, and he won the game. But my little half man, little bitty boy Cole Beasley, top scoring fantasy wide receiver on the week. 11 catches, 109 yards, added a tutter. Love you, Cole Beasley, you little half size little shit. Anyway, we got Stephon Diggs, the other wide receiver in the offense. He was number 3 on the week, 10 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Buffalo Bills wide receivers were balling yesterday.
Hell yeah, they were. Who you got, Jason?
I'm going with my homer pick, Mr. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Oh, MVS, don't you hate that dude?
I absolutely hate MVS. This guy, they keep putting him out there and he does nothing. But then he has one of these games where he catches 4 balls for 149 yards and a touchdown. It makes no sense. Outperformed Devontae Adams of all people, who's been just a fantasy stud this year. But I got to give it to my boy MVS. But next week, I guarantee you, he's going to go 1 catch for 9 yards.
Yeah, next week, dial up Equinemius St. Brown or something.
Hell yeah. So my breadwinner, Deontay Johnson. I know, Jordan, you've been fucking clowning on him all year. Saying
I've been loving on him, baby. I've been loving on him. The last couple weeks, I got nothing but love for him.
Yeah, so he has kind of emerged as the number 1 here, like he was at the beginning of the year. He had some injuries, all that. Yeah, he's not good if he's not on the field. Well, he was on the field and got 11 motherfucking targets yesterday. He went 6 for $116 and a touchdown. He's clearly Big Ben's number 1 target as far as a volume standpoint goes too, and he can make things happen as well. So good for you, Deontay motherfucking Johnson.
Yeah, and if he does that just like 3 more times, he will equal that one game that Chase Claypool had because he's still the best wide receiver in this offense, baby. Let's go, Chase.
Hell yeah, I got you. But it's time for me to transition into the bed shitter at the wide receiver position. Michael fucking Thomas, where you at, dog? Your head is in the clouds. What is going on? You didn't have that tough of a matchup against, my boy Richard Sherman yesterday, did you?
Big
2 for
Sharp.
27 on 7 targets. You shit the fucking bed.
He did. He did. I swear if you just like yank off his face, it's just going to be Antonio Brown acting a fool up under it.
Hell yeah.
Who next? We got you, Parker?
Yes, sir. My bed shitter for the wide receiver position is going to none other than Megatron Jr., DK Metcalf. Man, this guy, when he performs, but it seems like it's week to week between him and Tyler Lockett. And unfortunately, that offense couldn't get much going for either of those guys. But DK Metcalf let me down yet again.
Yes, you say yet again like that's a constant thing. I don't think it is, man. He did have a down week. I'm sad for him and all of the owners, including myself. I just traded for him in Dynasty, and I feel like I got his ass super dirt cheap. He shit the bed this week. I still love it, baby. I still love it.
I still love him too. It's just if Tyler Lockett's having a game, he is non-existent. I wish they could both thrive in that offense.
You're doing a dynasty. Yeah, for sure. I get it. You're doing a dynasty redraft right now, or a startup draft. Is there any wide receiver on the board that you want to pick over DK Metcalf first overall, like at the wide receiver position?
There's a couple I would consider, but I don't know if I would pull the trigger.
Who is it? You got a couple like young superstars in the making. So I feel like he's definitely up there. I think
he's up there. I think you got to give mentions to guys like, and you guys are going to fucking hate on me and call me a homer, but man, CeeDee Lamb looked electric with Dak Prescott in that offense, and he's somebody that I would be looking at. You got to look at a guy like A.J. Brown, who I think needs more consistency, but he's got all the tools, all the talent in the world. So I think there are people in the discussion, but I do think DK is that number one guy.
Yeah, I just think that he's shown us enough to where we're not banking on him getting better. Like if he just continues to do what he's doing right now, like a super fucking solid dynasty asset. I love him. The other guys, I feel like they're a tier behind because there's still things we need to see. Where we at? I'm sorry.
It's fair. We on the bed shitters. It's my turn. We on wide receivers. And if y'all tuned in to start sit yesterday, I was deep throating this boy. His name's Christian Kirk, and he shit all over me, baby. I took it in deep, and next thing I know, I had a big old turd on my chest. He only had 4 catches on 6 targets, 6.7 points yesterday. Ain't getting it done, Christian Kirk. You've been a stud the last couple weeks. The fuck happened? We had the top 3 fantasy wide receivers for the week all played in this game, and one of them wasn't you. You suck, Christian Kirk, killing my ass, shitting all over my week.
So what you're telling me is when you called for him to have a good game, he started ramming you like that guy up in the picture above you, correct?
Yeah, like old Russell Wilson up here, just like that.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and thank these Patreons, and then we'll get with these tight end breadwinners and bed shitters. Start it off with our newest, David Genus. We're going to call him David the Penis, though, because it rhymes.
DP Dave, baby, DP Dave.
Yeah, we got Anthony Davis, Francisco Zamora.
Give me Zamora.
Huh? Yeah.
Francisco, give me Zamora, baby.
No one does this better than you. Why don't you just continue?
Shit, okay, I'll just start from the top. We got DP Dave, David Genus, David the Penis. We got AD, Anthony Davis, fresh off the NBA championship. We got Francisco, Gimme Zamora, Randy, the motherfucking Hammer Brimmer. We got Braxton Graham, the Graham finale himself, buying up all them draws. We got new son, Andrew Newsom. I love him, even though he is a Ravens fan. We got Wabba Wabba Wabima, Kelly Hoya, if you hear me. We got the hidden inch. That's Seth F. I freaks with it. We got Patrick Wells, Rob Johnson holding it down, Wyatt Brown, Barry the King Lawler. We got Dylan Maliska, Nate Jansack, my sack, me sack, whose sack is it?
Who
We got
sack
Captain.
is it?
We got Captain Kirk Davenport, Kyle Thibodeau. We got my favorite Blaha, Scott Blaha. We got Richard Mikhailov, my favorite Blaha, Daniel Blaha. We got Steady Trevetti, close the deal, motherfucking Manil. We got my favorite Blaha, Wes Blaha. We got Patrick Johnston, and you know it's with a capital T, ladies. We got Chris, how you say your name, Tax Benjamin, the Clintorius, B.I.G., Clint Collins, Austin, Chili Peppers. We got Mike Pienacker, what'd you call me? We got Jeff Big Dick, Swinging Beavers, Josh Hickman, my favorite Freddie Lavelle. We got Dwight Kofroth, Colt Martin, Jeremy, my mains. We got Nasty Nate Schoen. We got Ben Kaiser. We got Tyler the True Tompkins, Colleen Kunkel. And then last but certainly not least, my favorite pal, Jeremy Pyle.
Hell yeah.
God, I haven't done that in a long time. That felt good.
Nobody does that better than Jordan. Nobody.
I just read real fast. That's it.
I love it.
It's just like draws. I don't know why, but all you motherfuckers just love hearing me talk fast, and I'm with it.
Hell yeah. So let's get into these tight end breadwinners and bed shitters. I don't even want to say a name because it's like no one fucking really stood out, right?
So let me get my do you guys have anybody in particular you want to talk about? Because I got one guy I do want to
I can name a whole lot of people that didn't kill your team, but I ain't gonna name one that won it for you neither.
So he didn't win it for you, and it didn't necessarily translate to the fantasy side, but Rob Gronkowski looked like vintage Gronk yesterday. The 2 times he touched that ball, running motherfuckers over, being that fucking big-ass target in the end zone. I love me some Rob Gronkowski the rest of the season, and I might be the only one banging that drum, but I'm banging the fuck up. I'm banging it like that thing is getting banged right there. Russell Wilson just nailing it, you know. But the bed shitter for me this week.
Hold on. I want to elaborate a little bit on this Gronkowski thing for you because really he only had 2 receptions for 51 yards and a touchdown.
Yep.
But if you were watching the game, he got open fucking deep for a touchdown. It had to have been another 40 yards. That would have looked a lot different. It would have looked 3 on 3 targets for about 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. He could have had a completely different day if Tom Brady had just floated that right in the basket. He got overthrown. I've seen plenty of times where he was open. Gronk looks good. And he's going to continue to have a role in this offense. So, yeah, I like
and I love hearing that from you specifically because I feel like you were kind of driving the bus of Gronk. I ain't touching him this year, right? But he is looking all right. Speaking of, did you guys see that fucking catch Mike Evans made at the back of the end zone yesterday?
The one that didn't count?
Oh, did it not count? I thought it did.
No, it counted. It counted.
I'm thinking of one that didn't count on the sideline for somebody. It was Mike Evans.
This one was in the back of the end zone, I'm pretty sure.
The back of the end zone, 2 down, had the guy's fucking hand hooked inside of his hands, held onto the ball. Man, Mike Evans still got it if they could just get him the rock, dude. Like, this Tampa Bay offense is so exciting. Godwin's looking good. Evans looks good. Gronk looks good. Ronald Jones looks good.
For sure. But, like, he doesn't create a lot of separation. He's that big body guy that can go up and make those spectacular catches in the end zone. That's why he is a red zone target. That's why he's not one of the guys that are typically, between the 20s just soaking up targets like your Deontay Johnsons are. So he doesn't create separation. Tom Brady's not going to throw it to him. But when he's got one-on-one coverage on the goal line and he knows that's one-on-one coverage, he's going to fucking throw him the ball. Let's see what you can do right here.
Hell yeah. So my bed shitter for the week on the tight end position was this whole goddamn position. If you drafted a tight end early in your draft, in the words of Ryan Lee Miller, you done fucked up. Tight ends, baby, they are inconsistent as the day is long. Here are some of the guys that were top 12 in fantasy points at the tight end position this week. We got Colin Thompson. We got Deshaun Smith. We got Richard Rodgers. We got Pharaoh Brown. We got Logan Thomas. We got Cameron Brate. All 6 of those guys finished in the top 12 yesterday and didn't do a damn thing. Ew, gross. I don't want to play fantasy football with tight ends anymore. I'm done. Fuck them.
Well, we are in a few leagues like that where instead of having that tight end position, we just add another flex.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you did draft Travis Kelce, that's the only issue is Travis Kelce didn't play. Otherwise, I'd have had, 20 points from my tight end position wherever.
I'm just saying, even Mark Mandrews, he finished at number 1 over the day with a solid 13.1. That ain't doing you no favors, and you overspent on your draft price for him, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Tight ends, get these running backs and get these wide receivers.
For sure. I wanted to bring up his game log because he hasn't really been doing shit lately as a whole. This was his best game in a little bit, right? He hadn't scored a touchdown in 5 weeks. 4 weeks total. Hasn't went over 56 yards until this week where he got 61 yards. And that was the 56-yard game was on 9 targets, 6 receptions. So he hasn't been doing much as of late anyways. So I think if you drafted a tight end very early, you are already kind of regretting it unless you do have Travis Kelce. So that's all I wanted to add.
That Travis Kelce pick, who else could you have gotten?
It would have been Kittle, and Kittle has been a bust because he's hurt. He's going to miss the rest of the season, essentially. Like, he might come back week 16, 17. I
get that, but I'm saying for the draft capital that you spent on Kittle or Kelce, what wide receiver could you have on your team right now dominating week in and week out? That is my biggest concern. I just don't see the value in drafting tight ends.
Yeah, like you could have totally had fucking Terry McLaurin and – like, I fucking love Terry, obviously, but yeah, the fucking tight end, it sucks. So yeah, they all shit the bed. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm with you too, baby. Shit. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for us today here, baby.
Jason Parker, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Was it as good for you as it was for us?
It always is, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Wee.
Hell yeah, as always.
Oh, no, do that again. Say it as always, and then let Jason Parker take us out.
As always.
Stay true.
Baby.
Baby? Ooh, wee, baby.
I hope that was as good for you as it was for me. For more where that came from, find us at truthserumfootball.com.